Good God, Team of the Year cannot come fast enough. It's Fire and Ice Team 2 Day, and I don't think, as a collective, we have cared less about a promo, maybe ever. We've got the whole team leaks now, and we'll go and look at it, but nobody gives a shit because this content has been so bad this week. It's actually been insane. We do have a lot of Team of the Year icon leaks, and also we got some upgrade packs potentially for Team of the Year being leaked as well, plus a big-time new Evo that we will go and talk about. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. So content was Hugo Lloris. He came out, end of an era, 1-star weak foot is interesting, but not that that really matters too much. He looks like an okay card, but this did cause a lot of goalkeepers to crash, and we'll talk about that for a possible investment here later today. But yeah, I mean, there's your content. That's it. Couple things though quickly. Packs obviously have been going crazy in terms of the save packs. Up to 485, above 15k, and this is going to be even higher for our pack opening, obviously. So once again, we'll be live on Twitch and YouTube on the day of the full Team of the Year release if there's upgrade packs. Otherwise, we're going to do the first day of Team of the Year upgrade packs. So whatever those are up, because I'm going to have so many duplicates, I got to throw them into something. And that's going to be a long-ass stream. Secondly, I tried Raul today in qualies. And by the way, we had 13 games of them because 3 people backed out at 0-0 or 1-1 because welcome to eafc 24. He was good. He was, I tried to, see if the physicality aspect where he's 5'11" would be better than Dalglish because they both have finesse plus, both have 5-star weak foot. The only real differences are slightly more finishing on Raul, and also just, he's just a little bit taller, better physical attributes. And to me, he's like the exact same, honestly, as Kenny Dalglish. So keep in mind that use Dalglish for like 70 games and Raul for 13, but still a very good card. I don't know if he's, quite on Bobby Charlton's level because that's not Bobby Charlton, because this is my GOAT right here, right center mid with 103 goals and 117 games, or center mid. But yeah, anyway, on to the leaks. Let's begin with the Fire and Ice leaks because, I mean, they're probably the least exciting thing that we're going to talk about today. Alexis Sanchez coming in the team. I realize how old I am when I'm like, man, people that watch my videos didn't ever really see prime Alexis Sanchez, right? Isn't that kind of crazy for us old folk out there? Here's 4 more. It's Tellez, Isco, Renard, and Gunter are going to be in the team. And these stats are just predicted, of course, but there's 4 more cards to be in. And lastly, we've got Lawrence. So, there you go. And not to be too much of a hater, but we got 1 Fire and Ice SBC last week. 1. Which in years past, that would be like, oh yeah, we usually get 1 a week. This year, that's insane. And we do have 1 more, actually, pretty hyped up player, and it's Cody Gakpo. If you're Dutch, is his name Gakpo or Hakpo? Somebody please tell me. Because some people, like, obviously, the example's Ruud Gullit. Then there's some people that are not like that, like Gravenberch. Like, is Gravenberch, like, or, is Gullit's name actually like Gullit or something like that? I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. But if you're Dutch, let me know how to pronounce it. Now let's get to the good stuff. Team of the Year icons. Lothar Matthäus in the team. And this is basically shaping up to be the best icon team that I can remember, honestly. Everyone who's been leaked so far is a great card, which means they'll all be expensive, by the way, which is in one hand not a good thing. But I mean, icons are icons anyway. Are you going to pack any of them anyway? Probably not. So like, if they're good or bad, does it really matter, I guess? I don't even know. We've also got George Best coming as well into the team. And that is not George Best. I don't know who that is, but that is an insane beard on Best. And to waffle for a sec here, wouldn't it just make the world of difference if, say, George Best had a beard on his card, and then he had a beard in game? If Mbappe had like the blue hair on one of his cards like he did last year, but then he had the blue hair in game on that card. And is it that hard to do? I don't know. Maybe it is, and maybe I am expecting a little too much there, but I feel like that would just be so cool. And I know it's a little thing, but little things like that end up making a big deal sometimes. And we do have some sad news. Remember that there was a Centurions icon in the preview that EA tweeted out at the beginning of this week. It was going to be like Zico, Ashley Cole, or Wayne Rooney were kind of the 3 options there, and it ended up being Ashley Cole. So went from Zico or Jairzinho to this, and that is correct. So Ashley Cole, he's a good left back. I think he has jockey plus, I want to say. I've got him against him in draft a lot, but at the same time, we've had Basha, we've had Havertz. There's a lot of left backs in people's teams right now, so it's a little underwhelming. But hey, maybe if you skipped out on both, you can do Ashley Cole, and he is still very good. So next, we've got a skill move upgrade evolution set to come to Ultimate Team soon. Club and stuff in the flag, not related to anything, but this is pretty exciting. It'd be really cool if you could do this and select anybody that's less than, say, like 88 overall. all. That would be really, really cool. I'm sure they want like a level cap on it somewhere. So to do that, you know, fine. But it'd be cool to do with anybody. And that was all. The only upgrade you got was just one skill move. So that way you could do it to icons, even informs. Obviously, that's like a pipe dream probably. But that would be like my ideal scenario here. But it's on the way. We'll see when it comes out because the icon one is not out yet either. And now we've got new packs added and there's a lot of them. So let's get ready to go through these here. We got an 82 plus rare gold player pack. All right, now once again, to remind you guys, we'll probably see a Team of the Year warm-up series this week. Team of the Year is 7 days away, and usually about 3 or 4 days beforehand, we get a Team of the Year warm-up. My guess would be on Monday, we'd probably start to get that. Maybe it even could be Tuesday. But all these packs, apart from a couple that are going to be store packs, could be related to the Team of the Year warm-up. So 82 plus rare gold player pack is on the way. Don't know what that will be exactly. Kinetic Encore pack includes 1 guaranteed UEFA Team of the Group Stage, Ultimate Dynasties, Radioactive or Thunderstruck player item, also 10 rare gold players. All right, that's a pretty shitty pack. Supreme Champions League Heroes pack. This one is not so shitty. This one is insane. It is 100 rare gold players rated 82 or higher, 10 guaranteed to be rated 87 or higher, and it also gives you 2 guaranteed Champions League or Winter Champions League, Women's Champions League heroes. Where the fuck is my head at? Premium Versus pack now includes 100 rare gold players, 2 guaranteed to be rated 86 or higher. Okay, that's not really the it's funny, like 100 rare gold player pack isn't actually that crazy of a pack anymore when it's only 2 above 86. Like, what are these dark times we're living in nowadays? Season 3 booster pack, 3 rare gold players rated 80 or higher, and then 1 consumable XP item that grants 1000 XP. Okay, and we got 3 packs here that are kind of interesting. 5 83 plus defenders, 5 83 plus attackers, and 5 83 plus midfielders. So these seem like right up the alley of a Team of the Year warm-up series SBC type pack. That is my guess as to what these are here. Next page here, we got 3 Serie A, 3 Liga 1, and 3 Bundesliga packs, and it also contains the women's leagues. We talked about that. I think yesterday we talked about that. So these upgrades have been added to the code as well. Still not sure about, are these going to be the only Team of the Year upgrade packs, you know, or are we going to get those, you know, they were 11 players. I think they got turned to 7, right? Or maybe there were 8 players when it gave you 3 rares and it gave you 5 commons. It used to be straight up, I think it was 11 players, like a 25k pack, but it's not like that anymore because fuck us, I guess. People pack too many Team of the Years when Team of the Year chances are 0.00001%. But anyway, Prime Gaming pack is here and it's just as shit as it was before. 4 rare gold players, 1 player pick between 3 players rated 81 plus. You get 1 player pick now. Didn't it used to be like 2 or 3 you used to get? Now it's 1. Okay, listen, I'm complaining a lot right now, but why make them worse? Were they too good? I don't know. And this page also continues the 3 La Liga, you know, players pack, 3 Premier League players pack, combining the men's and the women's leagues there. And then these 2 packs are the same, 385 plus midfielders and 385 plus attackers, which are going to be probably Team of the Year warm-up series packs is my guess, that are going straight into my pack save because the pack save is going to be crazy. If you want to see, by the way, the breakdown of the packs we got, you know, we got 50 small rare golds, 44 premium gold players, 62 prime gold players packs, 1400Ks, 6 ultimates, so 20 100K plus packs, which is crazy. We've got 25 83 10s, 25 by 84s, 4 83 25s. I mean, the pack opening is going to be ridiculous. So I'm excited to see you all there. And some of you who are OGs might have been here last year for last year's pack save, which was pretty good, but not quite as good as this one. I did not pack a Team of the Year in it. I packed a Team of the Year icon, Ashley Cole, I think, in like a player pick, and I didn't pack any other Team of the Year. The entire promo last year, I packed 0 Team of the Years. So this year, some redemption would be quite nice. Now, I wanted to point out here on Futbin quickly, the top losers. Notice how they're almost all goalkeepers. Casillas, Dudek, Schmeichel, Petr Cech here, Inform Ter Stegen even. The reason that they're down so much is because of Lloris, right? And this is probably going to be a really good investment in my opinion here. I think any of these keepers, if you wanted to buy them, they'll probably all end up rising. Honestly, I think they all will. I know there's some added risk here because Team of the Year is going on and the crash is happening kind of right now slowly, but I still think these guys will rebound, honestly, because Casillas was what, 170 pre-Lloris coming out? Oh, you see, he was 220 actually. I thought he was like 170 though. They're so far down right now that I think these can rebound super easily. So that's a really good investment opportunity in my opinion. I saw some questions about like, hey, are Fire and Ice players good buys? Dude, fuck if I know. Honestly, I have no advice for you on this one. These cards are straight up just not packed. This Kieran Trippier card's 208,000 coins. This card is fine. It's even good, you would say, 208k for this card is so wild. That tells you this pack weight is just fucking shite. Even this right back, 280. Like, this one is definitely a really good right back. Whip pass +2. This one makes more sense in my opinion. 400 on Origin. Christ almighty, that market is that market is chalked. But this one is interesting. You know, it shows you that the prices on these cards, like, they're not getting packed. So combining that with, you know, Sergio Ramos is 750. Combining all of that stuff, I don't know if I want to buy any of these cards. I'm not interested probably, but I'm very, very interested in fodder because Team of the Year warm-up series is on the way. 83s, by the way, if you bought them at discard when they were discard, we talked about it many times on the channel. Wait on it because they're 1.2 right now. I guarantee you all those 83 plus packs, you know, it's 385 plus packs too. They're all going to be sort of lower rated fodder probably that are going to be needed here. And by the way, we've seen 84s be 3.5, 4,000 coins this year. We've seen 85s be 8,000. We've seen 86s be 13,000, 14,000, I think was gonna be their highest. I think all low-rated fodder here is great. I think 83s to 86s are, it's a must buy. And nice thing is, barring some ridiculous thing we can't see coming, nobody's gonna open packs for this promo. So you're not gonna be seeing any added supply on a Friday. This is just gonna be money in my opinion. For Team of the Year warm-up series, this is a must invest in. One of the better investment times for these of the year probably. And knowing that EA are probably gonna shove one up our asses because that's what they love to do. But I'm going in myself. So if you lose coins, I'm losing all mine too. At Alejandro Beltran says underaged card for me this year. Is that right? Has been David Beckham, and they really said nope. But anyway, the reason I want to talk about David Beckham was because people have said he's good. Like, I've heard like multiple good people on Twitter or like on my YouTube comments say, hey, David Beckham's actually good. If you've used him, let me know if you actually like him a lot. We got a comment from Troy here, and to sum it all up, he basically says, would the game benefit from a different stat that is a third pace stat, basically? Would a speed with ball stat help the game out? Is basically what he's trying to say here. And I think that it would. Pez has that. Pez has had that for a long time. They have speed and then speed with ball as well. I think they sort of tried that with acceleration types. I think that is what their goal was thinking in their head was we want players to have different speeds on the ball and maybe be a little bit quicker even if they have slower pace. You know, they really tried to mess with the pace stat. They're trying their best to make pace not everything, which I think is at times kind of a hopeless task because of a lot of reasons. One, because fast players, it's almost inevitable they're going to be better in at least some way because it's kind of just how like the game works. And also their game modes are so uber competitive that people will only use the most or the best players all the time. So it's partly on them and also just a video game aspect to where pace is kind of always going to at least matter a little bit. But long story short, I do think that in some cases it would benefit definitely from a speed with ball stat. I think the speed with ball stat would be better than acceleration types. Maybe, I don't know. It's definitely complex. What do you guys think? Do you like acceleration types being in the game or do you not even like it at all? At Doc and Rum says, I've seen a few videos with Nick playing champs where he says he'll give away a free win unless the opponent has Mbappe or 5 at the back. Influencers need to remember that they influence the culture of the game. Setting a toxic example like that is highly irresponsible and hurts us all. You comment on how important it is to set a kind and unsportsmanlike example. Oops, not unsportsmanlike, sportsmanlike example. There's no need to look for petty excuses to be a douche. So yeah, commenting like Nick can do whatever he wants to, right? I mean, me personally, I am gonna give it to anybody. I'm gonna give my free win to anybody, you know, and hopefully it gets passed along to me one day, right? But I understand if Nick, you know, Nick's a really unique case because he's in such a toxic environment because he's going up against stream snipers all day and he's going up against just some toxic shit. So his mentality around things might be more toxic than most. So I won't like, you know, comment on that too much. But yeah, to me, I don't give a fuck what his team looks like. Like I'm just giving the free win and hopefully it gets returned to me eventually one day, right? That's literally, it's not that deep. That's as deep as it goes. I'm just giving a free win away. I don't care. And I definitely agree. I think people do mental gymnastics at times to figure out how to not give free wins away. It's like, dude, come on. Shafta says with giant throw in plus, it should use the left back, but if you wait 5 seconds, he drops the ball and the right back picks it up. I'm assuming you mean like when the ball's on the left side, it uses the left back, or when it's on the right, it uses the right back, unless you wait 5 seconds. And that is like a perfect, you know, compromise in my opinion. Because right now, if you have a frimpong and the ball goes out on the left, they go and get it. And it's like the guy's so out of position at that point that it basically makes any card that's a fullback or even anybody in the back backline with the giant throw-in. It makes them pretty much useless, honestly. So that is a good solution. I like that. Craig Barnett says, I will not even pay 100K for an Evo, never mind 2 mil. Evos should be free. You have to play games to unlock it, and that should be enough. And I do definitely agree with you. I don't like paid Evos, honestly. I really don't. But I still think an improvement is the paid Evos compared to no Evos. I'd rather have paid than no Evos, but I'm still hoping that, you know, they said they really want to make Evos like a really important piece of this game for the future. They're trying to make it better. They said the first year might, you know, go a little bit rocky. They said that before the year started, and hopefully they can work on some things, right? Maybe make the paid ones come out a little bit less. We've had some good free ones, honestly. The majority of the good ones have been free until recently. Finisher one, I think, obviously was, you know, paid, and that was really, really good. But a lot of the ones that have been good have been free, so it's not like they hate giving out good free ones. So I don't even understand the point of giving out a bunch of paid ones. But in the long term, I think if they want to have paid Evos, they need to be really, really good. I'm talking like top end of the power curve type stuff if they want to have paid evolutions in the game. And lastly, once again, send me your team on Twitter. You can DM me. My ad is right there. DM me your team. I'm making a video with a bunch of people's teams in it. We got like so many DMs yesterday, but if you want to have a chance to be featured in the video, then send me your team on Twitter. And I think that's it. Can we please get a nice little Fire and Ice team today? Maybe we'll have better content today. Good vibes until content actually comes around, and then that will probably turn sour very quickly. But thank you all for watching. Love you. Thanks for over soon. Peace.